Hi everybody, WaxFraud here, and welcome to episode 9 of the Hardcore Minecraft Let's Play series. We are currently standing right next to the reactor, which probably can't be too safe, but this is the large weaponsmith trading hall that we built in the last episode. I'm back over here right now because I need to do quite a bit of trading to get my tools mended. Let's head through the stairs real quick. We have 96 villagers up here that are just ready to be traded with non-stop. At any moment's notice, all of these guys are ready to take some iron and give me some XP and some emeralds. Interior designing in this was so much fun. We used a lot of tuff that we hadn't used before and a lot of the copper blocks too. But now I feel like we should probably eat and let's get some of these tools mended. Also, we have some of these guys named already after some of the Twitch chatters. Thank you guys for stopping by the streams, by the way. I do appreciate it. We do stream every single day at twitch.tv/WaxFraud. I know I say it every episode, but there's quite a few people that still don't know that we stream daily. Like I said, there's 96 weaponsmiths in this trading hall, so it's pretty loud, but we do get XP pretty quickly. Now we can make a stack of the emeralds, add it back into this shulker box. And by the way, we actually went back into the stronghold. We got the eye armor trim. That is going to look amazing. We got a bunch of free bookshelves too, and free is free, so I'll take all of those. But we did get an enchanted book with density 4, and I've never used density 4. We got to get a mace. That is going to be coming very soon in this series, but we have a couple things that we got to do first in this episode. Real quick, I know that a lot of people were commenting in episode 7 about this one stair right here, and boom, it has been fixed. I am so sorry that I had that backwards for so long. There are no more complaints to be had about any misplaced blocks on the castle, hopefully, and now we can move on to the dirt. We had one more zombie right here. What's up, dude? I don't really know. Actually, wait, this is not dude, this is guy. Sorry, guy, you're gonna have to go. See ya, buddy, and goodbye. Because, yeah, I just want to get rid of this dirt so we can have a fully decorated castle build. Pick all this up, let's get the rails out of here, and boom, we're back to being done. You guys might remember from last episode the 2 sniffers all the way down there. These guys have been giving us plenty of pitcher plants and plenty of torch flowers, but we don't have any names for them, so I have 2 name tags right here, and these were actually names that many people on the Twitch streams came up with. Right now we have Sniffy, and over here we have Hot Dog. Thank you guys for all the name ideas. It's just hilarious. We can run over here. Let's grab some of the torch flowers. I need to put these around town, and same with the pitcher plants. There's a few spots next to the starter house where we do not have any torch flowers planted, and I've been actually saving them, but we do have a small field right here where we've been planting them, and it just becomes the most colorful part of any farm. But let's fly over here real quick. Since episode 1, I have been waiting. Ouch, that was a bamboo right there. I should have seen it. But since episode 1, I've been waiting 1, 2, and 3 torch flowers finally. Also, I forgot if we fly right back over this direction, the fisherman workshop that we've been working on slowly over here on stream. I had a few pots on the roof, and I wanted to put some torch flowers in here too, and that looks amazing. We just got to keep growing more. Let's get more of the torch flower seeds from down below in the farm from Sniffy and Hot Dog. Thank you guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you guys for all these. I should show you guys real quick. I've been trying to work on my interior design skills. So live on the Twitch streams and the YouTube streams, we've been slowly pecking away at these rooms. I've been trying to get as much color in here as possible and trying to use as many blocks as I can to make it seem like it's a functional living house. Not like a smart house, but you know, like a place where people can live and work. But this is technically the first or the second floor. If we go up to the attic, I finally finished the other day this room up top. This is the tallest room in the house, and it's nice to have it look nice and cozy. My interior design skills are a little bit shaky, but I'm trying my best to improve them, so I mean, all it takes is practice. We can get down to the first floor over here, down the spiral staircase. I have the mill outside that's being run by the water, or powered by the water, and kind of just giving power to this kitchen in here. But I've been trying to use all of the blocks possible in here, except, I mean, this is kind of a plain just library bookshelf wall, but it is what it is. I think sometimes you just need a bookshelf wall. Okay, move over to the last room. This might be my favorite room just because, I don't know, there's a little bit more space. I've tried some new shelving units that I'd never really built before. I don't know, this is just a fun place to be. I still have this giant scaffolding right here, though, because I don't think I'm done. I mean, I have a lot to work on with this pond right here. Obviously, it's not fully colored and decorated. Also, the roof still needs more torch flowers. But this has been a pretty fun house to make. It's nice to have a starter house away from home. I will say, though, after defeating the dragon a few episodes ago, there's one thing that I've been meaning to do decoration-wise, and that is actually get the dragon's head on a wall. We could just put it right here and right there, and boom. The 2 dogs that we had caught last episode also need to be named since we did just name those 2 sniffers, so I'm actually running back to the starter house. Let's go back to the storage room downstairs, and boom, now we are here. The dogs are all the way over here. Well, not these dogs. We're right here. We got Daniel and Daniel's friend. What's going on, guys? You guys keep on taking care of yourself. We have 2 more friends right here. We have Goose, and we also have Duck. Duck and Goose, you guys come on over here. You know what? You guys can just hang out with Daniel's friend and Daniel for the moment. Until we get a nice puppy sanctuary going, you guys are just gonna chill. Now, something I want to do real quick. Oh, what's going on, Benjamin? I forgot you were up here. You know what? Actually, we should get you downstairs with all the other dogs. And Rox, you keep staying on that cake. But we have all of these armadillo scutes chilling up in the barrel right here. We can make some wolf armor. I believe it just goes like this. 1 and then 2. Let's get 3 and 4. I've never held this in my inventory. It's such a strange item. Let's head down to the storage room and one of the many entrances. There's just infinite entrances. We got Duck, let's get you suited up. Nice. And Daniel's friend, let's get you suited up. And we got 2 more wolf armors right here. Oh, Benjamin, let's get you suited up. And we got Daniel. That means I need 1 more for Goose. Got 1 more wolf armor. Goose, there you go. Actually, you know what, Goose? You come with me real quick. Let's go back to that house. We gotta get the armadillos named. What I'm going to do, actually, since the sun is popping up over the horizon next to that library, look at that, that's magnificent, but let's walk this way. Goose, follow me. I'm going to show you guys the landscaping on the way to the armadillos. Live on stream, we have been doing a lot of work, as you can see right here. We have been terracing the land, getting everything flat. It used to actually just stroll all the way down, kind of in a rugged landscape, but we made it look very nice and smooth. Actually, Goose, I'm going to sit you down real quick. Let's get a rocket up into the air. I want to show you guys a lot of the landscaping we've been doing on the YouTube streams as well. We've been getting around the starter house. Look at how flat all of this looks. It looks so smooth. It is just, it used to all just look like this mountain right here going gradually all the way to the water, but now we finally have some space to kind of map out some housing. We have the rail system all the way over here too. This is just, oh man. Oh, you know what? We actually need to get some torch flowers in this too. This takes us all the way to the iron farm. We only have the ferns in. I gotta go back real quick. Let's get the armadillos named. We have some names that you guys had actually put in the comment section of the last video, and I love all of these names that you guys have. You have the best name ideas. Let's fly over the torch flower field real quick. Let's grab you and you. Actually, you know what? Let's grab all of the pitcher plants and all the torch flowers from here, and then we'll replant them all. We landscaped in between the silo and the farms from episode 1, so I just wanted to make all of this look more smooth as well, but it's nice because we can get some more custom trees as well as some smaller builds in here. The gradual sloping of all of the grass and dirt going into the wheat and the water down there, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as nice as all of the landscaping we've done with the tuff and stone. It's pretty much split a quarter each of just the tough bricks, the mossy bricks, and the mossy cobblestone. But enough getting distracted. I can't describe how much it means to have this place look so smooth right here. I actually do want to get this filled in with more melons, actually. That's the last distraction. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do have pumpkins on every other one. I need to go find some melons, so we should probably actually go find a jungle. But before we do that, I need no more distractions. Let's go over here. We have a couple names to get these armadillos. These guys are chilling right next to the Sniffers. I should have just done this immediately. We have more scutes. Let's go. All right, so first things first, we have Archibald. Then we have Artie. And we also have Arthur, who's chilling behind a sunflower. There we go. These guys are going to have the nicest sanctuary on the planet because they are one of my new favorite mobs. You guys may have also noticed around town there are some of these signs hanging up now. We have Waxteros, which is the name of the castle that you guys gave this, and we have signs that take you to the workshop, which is what I'm calling this right here. I used to call it the Fisherman's Workshop, but now it's just the workshop because there's more than just fishermen that can enjoy this place. But if we happen to fly over this way, I have signs pretty much everywhere. So actually there's 4-way stops or 3-way stops where I put these signs. It was fun because hanging signs can also go diagonal like this. So the barn's going up this way, and Waxteros is this way. If we fly all the way over here, I believe I have a lot more signs right next to the starter house. Yeah, we have the village over this way. I just called it village for now. It doesn't really have a name. Actually, you know what? That reminds me. If you guys have a name for this village that we made in episode 2, feel free to give it a name in the comment section. I haven't really ever thought of a name to give this place, but we spent a lot of time building this in episode 2, and we never gave it a name. So if you guys have any cool ideas, definitely feel free to throw them out. This place is always thriving. Just, there's so much life here. And look at all of these guys. Oh, what? One of the villagers is stuck in this pen. Let's actually get you out. Get out, bud. I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you one chance to get out. You can, there you go. These villagers are not the brightest, but some of them sell you some cheap bricks. Now, with the rockets that we have, let's fly out. I need to go to the jungle. I believe there is one next to the desert all the way. It's a couple thousand blocks this way, maybe. I did have one melon. I planted it, and I don't know why, but I accidentally broke it, and now I don't have a melon. So that's why we're on our way to get one more melon. Because the town's going to look a lot nicer with the alternating pumpkin and melon farms. Eventually, oh, we got the goats right here. What's going on? How you doing? But eventually, I'd like to get an automatic melon and pumpkin farm that feeds right into the farm so we could get a nice trading system going and make it nice and easy. Oh, no, I completely forgot about llamas. We have an entire herd of llamas right here. I gotta take all these guys home eventually, too. I can't... There are so many mobs in the game now. We gotta make all these sanctuaries. Llamas are amazing. Love you guys. I'll be back soon. Here's the desert, and oh, here's the jungle. Okay, there's gotta be some melon, and literally right on the edge down here, we have some melons. I'm gonna fly down menacingly with my axe and steal the jungle's food. I'll take you, thank you very much. I'm gonna have to break these guys for some seeds so we can go home and plant them. I love the drastic color change, too, from the jungle biome to the plains biome. It's kind of wild. In my last hardcore series, the starter house was in the jungle biome. I did forget how green the grass was. There's bound to be a couple more melons. I am going to grab this crying obsidian, though. I'm not going to skip out on this ever. And what do we have over here? Oh my, what? Have I been here before? Okay, I had to have been here, but I had to have been here before. Okay, that's wild. What are the odds? I guess maybe this is the exact point of the jungle that I went to last time. I guess maybe the odds are very high of me going here. Let's go over here. Let's jump. Let's get these melons across the river. This should be enough to start the farm. Let's fly back home. And I'll mention right now, since we mentioned it last episode too, the edge of Rainbow Mountain is probably going to be right here. This desert is big enough to hold Rainbow Mountain, maybe two of them. Oh, and there's the swamp that we went to in episode 1. Oh, this is awesome. What a nice little throwback. Night is falling, and I don't have a bed, so we gotta get back home. I have 13 melons, which will make quite a bit of seeds, and then we'll just spread the farm pretty quickly. Flying past some crazy terrain generation real quick. I just want to see what's going on, and oh man, this is one of the craziest caves that I've ever seen. I haven't laid eyes on a cave this big in a while. Do we have... Yeah, we have a good amount of durability on our elytra. Let's fly around real quick. And oh, we have Skulk all the way down here. And look at this mine shaft. It's sticking out in the middle of nowhere, and we have a cave spider generator. This cave is wild. Look at all the dripstone. I can't believe there's a mine shaft here, too. And we have the Skulk all the way down there. I don't see an ancient city, though. I'm definitely going to have to remember where this is, and I will be coming back. This is one of the craziest caves that I have ever seen. It would be pretty cool to make a base here. The castle is approaching, or are we approaching the castle? I don't really know. This horse is having a good time down here. Flying past the castle, let's get down to where the melons are going to be planted. What's going on, Sniffy? What's going on, Hot Dog? How you guys doing? We're just flying like Superman through the town. I just love having this ability. I can't believe it took us so long to get the elytra. I have Silk Touch on the axe, so you know what I'm going to do? Just break it with the sword. Melon slices will turn into melon seeds, and now we can plant. Goose, you're gonna have to follow me. Get out of the well, Goose. I don't know what you're doing in there, but you're gonna have to follow me up here. We're gonna go to the top layer where the melons are gonna start. Take the seeds right here, and 1, 2, and boom, boom, the melons have been planted. We've officially started our melon farm. Now we not only can sell pumpkins to the farmers, but we also can sell the melons. It does make the melons grow a little bit faster, and it looks a little bit nicer when there is water added to these farms, but I haven't done that yet necessarily. It's not the most pressing thing on my mind right now. I should do that, though. I do have a water bucket with me right now. All it takes is just one. All I have to do is this. And now stuff is going to start growing faster. Goose loves this farm, except I feel like he's going to break some of the pumpkins, so what I'm going to do... Let's get out of here, Goose. You got to get off the farmland. Hopping back home real quick, just because we have a couple of the goals on the goal board. Well, we can take this guy out real quick. The Weaponsmith Trading Hall, it's done. I'm going to throw you here. The Toolsmith Trading Hall is basically the same thing, and I just added 96 villagers to the Weaponsmith Trading Hall. So I'm going to take this guy out, and I think we should do Armadillo Sanctuary. I don't even know why I'm typing this out, because I'm probably just going to do the Armadillo Sanctuary right now, because I want to give those guys a home. I was thinking before we go landscape anything, I'm going to color my shulker boxes. These guys they need some character. They were all of the same color for way too long, and now I can finally tell the difference. Feels good to have a nice fleet of colored shulker boxes in your inventory. Let's fly high up into the sky real quick and see which part of the area needs a little bit of love. We're doing more landscaping over here. The melon and pumpkin farm is going to go up top over here for sure. The Armadillo Sanctuary could be leveled up on this part. Oh my goodness, look at all the cow. What? How did all of these guys get over? Jeez. I did not expect to see this many mobs over on this side of the mountain. They've all just been slowly migrating over here. And we have a couple pigs down here. We still don't have a pig pen. We have a house for all of the regular mobs except for the pigs. This is a nice majestic horse up here too. I guess looking down over this valley is pretty cool. It would be fun to have the armadillos all the way up here, but let's just look over on the other side real quick. I love being able to fly up above Waxteros and the whole rest of the village. So I'm thinking next to the library over here, we have a nice open field where I've been planting some bamboo. We don't have a bamboo farm yet also, as you can tell, but there's a big field right here, and it is kind of, it's open for some use. We just need to raise some of the grass over here in some spots, and maybe actually take down one more layer altogether. I'm also thinking, since we used so much deep slate and tuff when we were building the Waxxrose castle, I might actually just go back to the roots of Minecraft, get with some of the stone, the mossy stone, maybe some of the cracked stone. It's gonna feel nice to take out this layer though. We do need a lot of grass after we got rid of pretty much everything when we were terracing that side of the mountain next to the starter house. My favorite type of landscaping is actually what we have been doing live on the streams. It's where you add some of the grass back in instead of taking some of it out. I mean, this is fun. I like collecting all the grass and flattening out land, but once you kind of build up a wall and bring up the grass about 4 levels and just make everything nice and flat, it looks nice. I've broken through to the other side, but honestly, we might have to take out maybe one more level. I don't know if this one layer is enough. And we have reached the stone, so we're probably gonna have to start converting this to some moss, just to make the landscaping process a little bit easier. Actually, this is going to take a while, so I'm probably going to have to do most of this work live with all of you guys here on stream. I mean, this is at least going to take us a couple of hours. Kind of underestimated how big this field was. Let's fly up in the air real quick. I just want to get a good look at the landscape. Okay, it's kind of straight over here. We'll probably get this connected to the back side of the village, but we have made this about 30 to 40% larger. There's still a lot of stone that needs to be covered up with the moss. Let's just land right here. Let's just go moss block, and boom. It has begun. Let's get rid of all of this right here. Alright, so this is pretty much all taken care of right where we're going to get the build started. I do want to cover this hole up real quick, and the reason why I didn't actually fill everything in was because, well, I mean, look at all this. This was going to take a lot of grass and a lot of time, and I just decided, no, let's save some resources and just put the grass on this one level. I think we have left ourselves plenty of space considering the 30% size increase. We can actually just turn around real quick and actually go over here. I'll show you the wall that I probably should maybe get like some moss and some tuff over here to make the wall look a little bit nicer up against this lake. But over on this side, I'm not sure how flat I'm gonna make. We could have the land just gradually slope down right here as well to make it seem a little natural, because over here is very flat and I cannot sprint because I need to eat. Now I got a full belly. There we go. Yeah, so this up here, it is very, very flat. I do understand that, but I just wanted enough space to make a giant city area for these armadillos. My shovel is at 8 durability right now. I really got to get this thing mended. It is wild how low it is, but we got the stone, the cobblestone, mossy stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks, and the cracked stone bricks that I'm going to use to make this build. I'm going to fly up in the sky real quick just to kind of outline for myself and for you guys real quick, but there's going to be a diagonal staircase moving up to a staircase going south and a staircase going east. And then that will eventually turn into 2 giant towers that are going to be similar size to Waxxrose over here. Maybe not as small as this one tower right here, but if the bigger tower, I think in the center, I think we could do 2 of them similar size to that over here. There's only one way to find out how big this thing is going to actually be, so let's just go right here. Let's start the first square, and you know what? Let's just start building. There is going to be quite a bit of texturing going on here. I'm going to use as many blocks as I can for this castle. Now, I bet these 2 towers would look pretty good from far away, super textured like this, if we ended up making it about 50 by 50 blocks, which is pretty large, but I think it's going to make it look pretty nice. The armadillos definitely don't need that much space, but, you know, we're going to take care of them. The textured wall starts to look pretty nice once you have like 20 blocks stacked up. Actually, I think it's about maybe 30 high. We'll fly up here real quick. I tried to get a small shape and see where it would take us right now, but I think I'm gonna have the stairs go up around the corner, up here, maybe have a platform around this square right here where I built the wall up, and then back here, there's gonna be 1 tower, and if I jump all the way over to the other side, this is going to be a slightly taller tower. Back here, where the horse and the pig are, and of course it's raining. It is always raining. I hope it's not a thunderstorm, but actually back here, if we fly down, I'm gonna make a balcony. I'll probably put some pillars down here on this backside, but in the front is going to be a giant open patio or a big space where the armadillos can walk around, and the big towers for them to walk into, and then back here is just going to be a nice balcony that overlooks the ice spikes. At least the sun's about to go down so we can get this rain out of here. I tried to make these blocks right here 7 blocks apart, and 7 blocks apart on the inside once they turn the corner and round up, but I think we're going to have to use something that is a little bit of a different color than all of these stone blocks, so I did bring over some mud and some packed mud. Got a nice looking rainbow out there. This is going to be a nice day, but I'm not really sure exactly where I want the mud to start. So we'll go mud slabs first. Every other one will have a couple of the packed mud in here just to make it look a little bit more interesting. It is entirely possible that I'm going to have to take this down though, because I don't really know if the slabs are starting in the right spot, but I'm going to work my way up. Maybe I should just start by building only on the side here. Maybe save myself a little bit of time later when I have to take all that mud out, possibly. And I'm already kind of starting to get the feeling that the slabs are not going to go up high enough. It's possible they will, but I maybe needed to start a little bit further back. Thinking right here we'll do this will raise it by about 2 more blocks once it gets to the center, but I just fell under it. But I just wanted this main part right here to be raised a little bit further. We'll take these out real quick because we're not going to use the layer down below, but if we get the packed mud right here, that's okay, that's good. Let's actually get some more packed mud up top. This is a nice layer. It's a nice height for the first one, but let's actually just wrap it around real quick. We'll replace a lot of the packed mud with some more mud bricks. But real quick, I just want to see how high these slabs are going to take us and if we need to switch over to the stairs. Okay, so I'm already actually going up a little bit higher than the wall that I had built, so I guess we'll have to start going up from here. Maybe, actually, yeah, you know what? Let's just get a little bit higher. Slap some of the packed mud over this way. Okay, so, I mean, this is a nice platform. We go down the stairs. It's a nice smooth entrance back to the ground. We can get some more packed mud right here so we can walk on it. And, okay, you know what? I like this. This is not too bad. Just need to bring all of this out by 7 blocks, and that probably means we need to go make some more mud because we're going to run out pretty quickly here. We're going to run out of mud pretty quickly though, so actually let's just fly back home real fast. Let's go to the storage room. Let's get some mud. We made a lot of mud in this back pond the other day on stream. We're going to go through the back side through... Oh, there's a fence right there. We're going to go through the back right here. There we go. Let's go to the mud on the right side. Fly on over. There we go. Okay, boom. Let's take these. Then we are going to need some more wheat. We are out, so let's run into the wheat field. I get some more pitcher plants in here. We need some extra of those as well to get more color around town, but here comes the wheat. We got to make as much packed mud as we can. Probably going to end up taking out this whole farm. It is beautiful, though. Once you get a stack of each, boom, stack of packed mud. And when you're down here on the farms now, actually, it looks like this bee is stuck. Are you okay? There's 2 bees that are stuck right here. There you go. Let me push you. And this guy does not want to leave the dripstone. Hold on, buddy. Let's get you out of here. And you know what? You can just stay right there. What I was going to say, though, is that the back walls are starting to make this place look a lot more cozy. I'm trying to admire the walls here, but I'm only thinking about how this bee is just stuck for eternity. Dude, you gotta help me help you, you know? You gotta help yourself sometimes. What if I just get rid of this dripstone? Boom, and now you're set. Be free, bee. Just be free. Is he stuck on the lantern? Nope. Okay, never mind. He's good. Bees these days, man. I also like farming over and looking at this direction now because we have this giant wall. These 2 guys over here were supposed to be part of a villager breeder that I was going to make a long time ago, but we have not made it yet. I just love this area now because when we're farming over here or walking out the back side of the house, we have a giant wall that we can look at. Forces us to go all the way up the stairs to hop all the way onto this first level. And I think eventually I'd like to make a tunnel where this path right here leads. No more distractions though. Let's get some wheat. We have the small wall that is raised up about 11 blocks high, and I don't know if we're going to have another balcony down below it. I mean, 11 blocks is pretty tall for the entrance. We're probably going to have some pathways moving from the library and from the back side of the village that we made in episode 2. We're going to move it right through here. I might cover up this little mini pond and have the pathway move right through here. Is that actually a lightning? Is there a lightning rod? Yeah. I placed this thing so long ago, I don't remember putting it there, but once the path gets all the way up here, we'll be able to move up the stairs nice and gradually. We have a nice first platform here to build on. This thing is pretty large, and I'm going to add some jungle planks here later, but once we walk up the stairs again, the tower up here is now finally starting to get a little bit larger. The armadillos are going to be able to hang out on the grass area, not right down there, but probably on this level. We'll make a big door on that tower and on this tower right here. The only problem is this tower off to the right side probably needs to be about 30 blocks taller, and the tower on this side over here, we still have so many blocks to add to it. The texturing is taking a while, but we've been able to get a lot done on the live streams. And the moon coming up over the ice spikes is looking amazing. The walls are getting pretty tall if we actually fly all the way up here. The 2 towers are finally starting to get some height. I went ahead, if you fly down here real quick, you can see the wall is now up here. We have it nice and textured, but I need to make some columns. But I think if we start at the bottom columns down here, it would make it easier up top. On this corner, we're going to make it a 3x3, so we're going to go boom, and I'm actually just going to copy all of these blocks. Everything on the inside, we're going to take out so that we don't waste all the blocks. I'm going to randomize the one on the corner, and this should make all of the edges look a little bit more beefy. All right, and let's get the cobblestone up top, and let's actually just make a small square on the end. If we drop down, this is going to start bringing a lot more depth immediately. What we're going to have to do is take out some of these slabs. We'll count by 3 again right here. We got 1, 2, 3. We'll take out this slab. Oop, gotcha. And then we'll move in like this. We got bing, we got bang, we got boom, we got bop. Get this done on the other side too, and the walls start to have so much more depth. The shadows in between them just bring the build out so much more. And actually right here, we need to start taking this out. So we'll go boom, boom, and boom. Again, moving up the stairs, we have another platform. This is going to be a little strange, but we'll just move you in and you, and actually we'll take you out. Bing and boom. This is making for a much more pronounced staircase. And it feels pretty spacious still because there's 5 blocks in between the 2 pillars. So I'm going to have to get over it. These don't line up entirely, but it's okay. It just made it look nicer up on the top. If we move into the center here, we still have 5 blocks. Actually, right here is 6 blocks. We might need to move this wall in just by 1. And also, if we fly all the way around the back, I wanted to start mapping out the pillars for the large towers. We have a 7x7 square right here. I tried to map it out on the back, but I'll show you again what I was trying to work with. We have 1, 2. We'll go out again. We'll take this torch out. Boom, 2, and actually let's go here. And then we have 5 across. We'll split it up by 3 again, but this time I think we're going to make a 7x7 square again right in the middle. Count 3, and then we'll make another block of 5 real fast. Then in the corner, we're going to have the 2 towers connecting right here, the one that we just made on the end, and the one that's going to be belonging to the tower in the back. This one is going to be much more pronounced, so it actually might take over. Only one way to find out, though. We're just going to have to build up and get all this textured. We'll keep all the blocks as random as we can, and if you're wondering exactly how we get the texturing done, this is pretty much how you do it. I just kind of randomize all of the blocks that I'm using. Sometimes I'll use 2 in a row like I did with the cobblestone right there and the cracked stone brick right there. You'll see throughout the build I decided to use mostly stone bricks in here. I guess you'll see a lot of the other blocks, but the cobblestone ends up looking a little bit lighter from far away. The stone brick is the most neutral block that I could have in here, so I decided to use more of it. Coming up on the end, let's use some chiseled right here. Let's get one more cobbled, and we have the 2 squares lined up. We have squares that are going to be lined up on this tower, and then one that meets up right here on the corner of this tower as well. So there's going to be 2 blocks that are meeting like this, but for the most part, it's going to be hidden once the balcony back here gets built. But right now, we do need to still focus on the front. Let's fly out here real quick. This wall is looking pretty nice. Yes, okay, all these staggered towers is looking decent. It's definitely bringing a lot more depth out. Okay, and the stairwell is looking very nice too. I do like how these stairs are 5 blocks apart right now, and the wall comes up just a slab of height over the mud. It looks clean up in the center as well, having the blocks down here and the 1, 2, and 3 towers in the center. But I was trying to play around with the idea and bring this wall back just by 1. I feel like the best way to keep it the same look and make it an easy way back is to just copy the same blocks that I just used. Just gotta finesse the middle click and the right click over and over. Then we can run back around and take out the wall, and we've already built the one right behind it. Not looking too shabby. Look at the wall, pig. You like this wall, don't you? Pick up the last of the debris down here and look right up. Okay, alright, perfect. So now we can actually make room for this brand new wall. If I can just get over here, I have to break these real quick. Okay, perfect. Let's grab those, take a step back, and alright, we have the 3rd middle tower complete. This pig couldn't be more satisfied. Now let's fly up real quick. Let's see what this thing is looking like at night since I have the top of the towers lit up, and all of the stairway is nice and textured. The library is looking pretty cool from over here, and also you can see the starter house from over here too. I made it so that it's 5 blocks in between on this stairwell also, but I feel like it would be cooler if we took these blocks and just did the same thing that we did to take out the blocks on the front. Let's just repeat them up on the inside, drop down here, and do the same thing on the right. That way it kind of creates a little window, just a 1 block window, and actually let's just use one more stone right there, drop down, and that looks pretty nice. Let's do that, and boom. This is going to give it more of a window effect in between all of the towers. This little window right here is going to be pretty small, but it is what it is. We'll just leave it a 3x1. Now, if we drop down here real quick... What's going on, horse? This guy's just been chilling. At first, he was all the way on the other side of the tower, and now he's all the way over here. He managed to walk all the way by the other horse in the birch trees. And Goose has just been watching the whole time. Goose, I hope you like the build, but I'm gonna walk up the stairs real quick just to see what it feels like to live as an armadillo in Armadilliopolis. That's what we're calling this place. Armadilliopolis is the name. Walking up the stairs over here as well. It looks pretty decent when the tower is connected to that side. I'm going to do it with the same side here on this tower. Let's actually drop down and start building up. The texturing has started to get pretty fun. You can start to imagine what it's going to look like after doing it so often. We could just fly back down, but sometimes it is just more fun to drop and break your ankles. Gotta test out the old boots and make sure they're still working. Couple more till we get to the top. Get a mossy stone brick here. We haven't used one in a while, but sometimes I accidentally use a little bit more than I'm thinking. But as long as they're scattered out, I'm trying to add them the least, but they do add a nice little texture. I was thinking about maybe adding some andesite to some more of the top. But that'll be for later on. We'll have to get a little bit higher in the build. We're not even close to as high as I think I want the build to be. So now here comes the fun part. We just need to bring this tower over a little bit further. I just need to go, actually, right, there's the middle, and there's the middle. So let's bring it out again. Let's, sorry, Torch, you're gonna have to go. We'll bring the cracked out. So we have 1, and then we'll go 2, 3, and actually, that's gonna be the wall. Should probably get this torched up before we cover it up. And you know what? We probably should have torched up down at the bottom. And you know what? It's always raining. It is daytime. The sun is coming up right now, and it is raining. At least it looks nice and cozy. I guess the horse down there is enjoying it. Now we just need to go up a couple of layers, and I believe this right here is going to be where we turn. We just need a 7x7 square for this corner. So let's move right on up. You know, just for once, can we have a nice and sunny day while we're building? You know, like the entire time we're building, it rains every single time we're building. Almost at the top, and okay, and now I'm hearing thunder. Let's drop down. We gotta sleep. Jeez, that is loud. Oh my god. Alright, time to go to bed. Goose, I hope you're alright. Sorry about that. That was extremely loud, and okay, well, at least we get a rainbow out of it. Let's fly right up towards the rainbow, and fly right back this way. The tower is almost done. We were right at the top. Got 1, let's go 2, and alternate all the way around. I guess we got you right here. Boom, 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 and gotcha. Boom, boom, and actually, let's just go boom and chiseled. And if we fly down to the center here, we can look up. We have this tower. This one's much more taller than this one over here on the left side. If we walk up to the center, though, in this main platform that brings us up to where the grass is going to be, this is what it's going to look like. It's nice and clean, a little bit more smooth. I might end up bringing this tower up a little bit further. Have some campfires with some smokestacks on the side would make this place come alive. It is just an armadillo sanctuary, though. It doesn't necessarily need any smokestacks, but it is Armadilliopolis, so maybe we could add anything we want. Coming back from the starter house, this stairway is looking much more grand. I really like what we did to this place, but let's land right back where we were and start placing the grass at this level. If we have to change the Y level that the grass is at, so be it, but for now we can start right here. Let's get a 3-wide bridge going all the way across just to give myself some room to walk real fast before we make any doors. I've been using a lot of grass recently, and I've been saying on stream too, I think that the grass sound is much too loud. Like, the dirt sound is much more pleasant as well. The grass sound is just like you're breaking leaves. I don't know, it's like you're breaking a bunch of leaves. I feel like grass in real life is much more quiet than this. Anyways, that's just me rambling. We have reached the staircase, though. Get these bridges connected. Okay, perfect. We can make this a little bit larger. We have a lot more grass left over. But I don't know if I want to cover it all up yet, because I don't know if I'm going to make a bowl out of the landscape here. But now something that we can start to think about is the doorway, the grand entrances into both of the Armadilliopolis hallways. Armadilliopolis is going to have Grand Hall left and Grand Hall right, but the only thing that we can do now is just kind of open it up. I'm thinking instead of having the flat wall right here, let's have the grass kind of hug the sides. We go boom, boom, boom. Then we need to wrap around the staircase right here, and what we're going to do is actually get some mossy brick stairs right there, some stone brick stairs. We're going to actually get some stairs on the top and the bottom to make this look a little bit more smooth. This is looking pretty nice though already. I should have actually done this immediately. Slap some in on the other side, and okay, not too bad. Actually, maybe eventually we'll get some maybe copper bulbs in between here, but for right now I do like the stone rustic look here. After hours and hours of building, I am very satisfied with what the towers look like, hugging up against the grass, and the texturing looks very nice. Before I make this doorway though, what I'm gonna do is actually just make a nice flat land in here. I'm gonna continue the grass all the way inside. Sorry to make y'all listen to more grass noises, this is unfortunately just the way it sounds. We could always just switch to dirt, and that immediately sounds so much better. Slowly realizing that I am just making another mob farm right now. I'm just making an open platform dark enough that anything can spawn out here. And I can't tell, is that a full moon or is that an empty moon? Like, what's going on with this thing? Or is this thing just merely an eclipse or an illusion? Like, what am I looking at here? Couple of beams, a couple of booms, and a couple of bops later, and we have the floor completed. Okay, perfect. So now we finally... you know what? Actually, let's turn this into a full complete floor too. Hold on. Time to say goodbye to the original grass floor down there, which is otherwise just known as the ground. Well, we're making new grounds today. And I already see a creeper in there. What are you doing, bud? Please leave me alone for a little bit. And another creeper. Okay, well, we definitely made a mob farm. Let's see what we got in here. We got a skelly. See you later, sir. Let's go over here and take a swipe at this guy. See ya. And we got another creeper right there. Let's get rid of this guy first. And see ya. Boop you over there. And hold on. You better not die to the fight. There we go. Okay, and booped. And we got to turn around and a quick boop. Nobody's allowed to be in Armadilliopolis except for the Armadillions. And maybe Goose. Goose is pretty cool. Let's get rid of all this evidence real fast. Turn that into bone meal. Perfect. Now, you might notice that I actually did not finish the towers in the middle because they are connected. If we fly up, it's going to be a little bit... And there's a spider up here. Okay, hold on. We need... Oh, and there's Phantom. You know what? We should maybe... Let's just go to sleep real quick. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. Sorry, Phantom. It's time for you to burn, buddy. It's daytime now, so the spider should be cool with us. Yep, he's cool. He's checking out the castle. Next, I want to have this left tower right here just raise a little bit and then actually move inward a little bit further. Starting another part of the wall here with some new blocks. Up at this height is where we might start incorporating some of that andesite. This guy's burning. Buddy, you gotta get out of the sunlight. You gotta know what's good for yourself, and apparently right now you just don't. And now we have this raised a couple of blocks. I'm gonna start moving inward with the same block palette, but maybe I think we just need to go in about 3 blocks. And this is gonna give us a nice walking pathway until we get to the point where we need to make a giant circle. On top of this level right here, we are building a giant dome. Well, now I'm thinking I probably would make it easier on myself if I flew to the corner here real fast and placed some torches down and met at the other corner so that we know exactly where the middle is. It would probably be a little difficult to map out a circle suspended in the air. I'm thinking this is going to be about 23 blocks across, so let's go count out 11. Then I have some packed mud bricks we can use real fast. We got 5 blocks right here, going into 2, going into 2 more with 1, back into the 2s, and then back into the 5. It's not a huge circle, but it will do the job. The view from the top tower is looking pretty nice, actually. Okay, this is looking so much more smooth now that we can actually see the towers taking shape and see the flat top here. And the circle down there, we actually just made 2 blocks bigger so that the dome up here can be large too. I'm thinking we'll have the exact same sized dome on this one, but we probably need to build this guy up about 10 more blocks, which takes a little bit of time. Placing 1 row of blocks all the way around this big tower takes about 5 minutes every time. I've been saving on a small amount of materials by actually poking in the wall right here and taking it all out because the new exterior is outward by 3 blocks. So we can just take all these back and gather a couple stacks of all of the blocks that we need so that we don't run out. Then what we'll do is actually, I'm pretty sure I have dirt on me. Yes, I do. Then we will just take the dirt and slap it in right here so that this interior can look a little bit nicer. Armadillos are going to have a little bit more space to roam around on the inside now. It would be nice if this rain stopped though, so maybe we should just get some glass. I might want to get some nether brick or maybe some acacia logs. I don't know what I want to put at the base of the glass, but I know we are going to use some glass. Goose, what do you think we should use, man? I need some help. I think back at home we have a fair amount of glass. Let me just double check real quick. In our main storage area, I haven't really collected too much, but yeah, we should probably get to smelting. I think I have some sand downstairs. Can't believe we're entirely out of glass. I haven't really been building with glass, so I guess that makes sense, but we have plenty of sand, so let's make some glass. Keep these smelting, and then we'll go decide what we want as a base layer. People on stream have decided to call these 2 domes the Dilladomes as well, so I love these names. I brought back with me the nether bricks and the acacia logs. These are the two that have been stuck in my mind. I want to use acacia logs because they would be resemblant of the savanna biome where I got the armadillos, but also these nether bricks, they just look so nice. Making the executive decision right now to take out the acacia logs. I think the nether bricks are going to end up looking a little bit stronger from far away, so I'm going to use these, and if they don't look good, if the contrast is a little bit too strong, then we will go back and use a different block. Most likely these stripped acacia logs. We got 1, 1, 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1, 1 on the new circle. Okay, so the first initial ring is done. Now we can start building up with the glass and get this dome created. And I'll remind you guys, if you're wondering how I make all these domes and circles in the world, I use pixel generators and like circle generators online. They're pretty easy. They just like tell you exactly how to make a perfect circle with pixels. And since we're playing with blocks in Minecraft, it translates over pretty easily. I think to make this dome a little bit taller, we're gonna have to add one more layer of the nether bricks just to make it, I think, about 2 or 3 blocks taller. Then we're going to get back up to the dome. You guys can see right here that I have started using some of the white stained glass just because, you know, it makes more of a mark from a farther distance away. Moving inward now, on the ends we have 7 blocks, followed by 1, 2 right here, and then we have 1 with another 1, and then back into 2, and then followed by 7. Then we got 3, followed by 1, 2, 3, and then we got 1, and then 1, 1 in the middle. Then moving up, we have 5 connected into 3, into 2 right here, and then on the other side we keep it all connected. I also wanted to mention the plots modeler online is pretty good as well. It's PLOTZ. Just another good sphere and circle generator to check out online. Definitely worth your time. And now is where it starts getting a little bit more flat on top. Hopefully I can get this done before the sun goes down. That is looking bright. I like the white stained glass at night though. When the sun goes down, it starts to take more of a bluish purplish tint, kind of like after the night sky. And now for the top layer of glass, I might end up replacing this later with something else. I want to get a nice big point at the top of this with probably a flag also. But these are all just ideas. We got to get the glass here first to see what this all looks like. We should probably get this covered up with some more nether brick along the sides too. Drop down and start right here. We'll go right up the middle and we'll have them meet in the center. And I have to take some more nether bricks though real quick to finish this. All 4 sides does look pretty good, but I think maybe going on diagonal to get 8 rings, that would actually be kind of cool too. Let's fly out real fast, and we have ourselves a Dilladome. So this thing is nice. Okay, so now what we need to do is put the same dome right here on the second level. This tower is about 13 to 15 blocks taller right now, which is just about right. Same texturing all the way up here, but now we just need to get this circle down too. Armadilliopolis is going to have way more room than the armadillos are ever going to need. And as I'm building this up, we could stop right here real fast because it is possible, I'm seeing now, that the dome could be a little bit larger. If we actually just take these blocks out in the front, then that's going to leave a little bit more room on the flat pathway right here. We're actually going to take all the blocks out on the edge. We'll cover this main part up right here with a bunch of various blocks. Actually, if we're going to start detailing down the sides, let's break these real fast and maybe break these down too. What I'm going to do is actually create a small 1-block barrier on this level just so I can know exactly where my limits are. Also, this might bring a little bit more shading out because we could go down below here real fast, and actually if we bring this out, okay, perfect. If we actually do that multiple times down this castle, it is going to make the colors pop. Let's pull out some of the stairs. I'm going to use some andesite stairs here as well. We'll just put it right here, and actually I'll use some right here as well. We'll use the mossy brick. Let's get more andesite, some regular stone brick stairs. Cobblestone stairs mixed in here as well. Then I think it's only going to come out about 2 blocks. Let's just put these in here. Let's get some of the chiseled real quick. Go boom and boom. Let's bring this up. We got the cobblestone. Let's get the cracked brick right here and there. Perfect. Let's get these stairs on this side. Where's the mossy stairs? Right here. We got you. Then we'll go boom and boom. Do the same thing on the opposite side. We'll get the bottom blocks in. Okay, so that's looking nice. And then in the middle, we'll do the same thing, but just a little bit larger. Let's get the andesite mixed in there. We got bing, bang, boom, and bop. And I believe that's not too bad. So now I believe I can actually take all of these blocks, and I will have to take like 5 minutes to put all that back down. That's what I get for not planning out the builds, but it's all right. Not too big of a deal. Let's go 7, and then I think we just need to go 1, 2. Let's take this guy out. 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then back into 7. Now let's meet these right here in the middle. All right, and now we can get our materials back. Let's take all these out and endure the loudest possible noise in the game, the breaking of glass blocks. Usually if we're live on stream, I'll turn this sound down. It's so loud. There's going to be some peaks and valleys in all the sound effects in each game, though. You know, there's going to be sounds that you like, and there's going to be sounds that you don't like. I bet there are mods out there for Minecraft that have been created that change these sounds in the game. Like, for instance, every time we broke a glass block right here, there was whoa, we got a zombie and a creep. Okay, hold on a second. What's happening? I need to light this place up. We are not in a safe zone right now. That creeper can't see me from that far. Neither can... You know what? I gotta make sure no one's behind me at all times. Skelly's right there. He's gonna try to shoot at me. You're done. You're done. And where's the zombie at? You're done right here, bud. Okay, I can't... Yep, I guess you just walk a little bit far enough away without any torches, and they're gonna start spawning immediately. I'm usually real good about putting torches everywhere, but right now, let's be careful. Just one more row of glass to take out, and we gotta take the nether bricks out originally as well. One more row of the glass to take out, and one more row of the nether bricks to take out. Then I guess let's take these other center towers out too. Of course it's raining. It is always raining. It never stops, and actually the library is looking pretty cool at night, but I'm gonna get the glass. Let's build it up about 3 more blocks. Why is it always raining? Okay, the Dilladome is now going to get a little bit larger, a little bit bigger than we originally thought, and actually now that I'm getting a little bit taller, looks like we have a lot more breathing room up here since all 12 of the middle towers were taken out. Oh my, that was loud! Oh, jeez, get out of here! That was so loud. Okay, you know what? We need to sleep real quick. Dude, phantoms are just insanely loud. Phantoms might be even louder than those glass blocks breaking. Actually, I can hear one that's stuck. You can hear him, like, flapping his wings around or something. Yeah, he's just making some calm noises now. I guess as soon as he gets out to the sun, he's gonna burn. I'm just gonna leave him alone for a little bit. Let's get the second layer of the nether brick. And looks like you're burning now, dude. What are you gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. Get out of here. So since we made the domes a little bit larger, I started using a lot more glass, and now I believe we are gonna run out. So I might need to run and grab some more sand. But the desert's kind of far. I am seeing all the way over here in the distance we do have a beach that I could take some sand from. Since we're using a lot more glass now, I need to actually run down. Let's grab some shulker boxes. I think one of them is going to be a little empty. Yeah, right here. I can fill that up with sand. Let's fill this up with sand. Thank you, Goose. I'm going to fly all the way back here. There's a small beach that I used to set sail from before I had the elytra. Used to go this way when I had to go to the lush cave. And of course, I didn't bring a shovel, so I got to turn right back around. Let's get right over here. Where are the shovels, actually? Did I put them... okay, actually, you know what? We need to take a step back. Let's go to the XP farm. Let's bring a block of iron. Or an entire stack of them, rather. We're going to need a lot of XP. We basically have 3 entire weapons to get mended right now. What's up, dudes? How you doing? Thank you for the XP. I am so glad we made this weaponsmith trading hall. 96 villagers in here. This is just absolutely outstanding. We have unlimited XP. Man, what could be better than this? Okay, so now back to the beach. We do have more sand over here, but this is actually the place where I want to go. Let's just flatten this place out. This is going to be a nice beach later on to build on, so we might as well take it out anyways. You are mine, sand. I'm actually just gonna... Let's set you down right here, and you... Let's just get it to this level. Sandstone is actually something I have not been collecting a lot of either. We need to make some sandstone builds. I believe that the last build I used sandstone with was the Camel Sanctuary in the last series, so it's been a while. No sound like picking up item blocks. While that glass is smelting in the house over here, let's fly to the library. We got some trading to do for some more glass. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Let's actually just pop back into the hallway, and we got some glass right here. Thank you. Pretty sure all these guys have glass trades, so we should be set. 9 stacks of emeralds is going to mean 36 stacks of glass, so we should be good after this. Especially since we have a bunch more smelting, too. Before we leave the library, I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna say what's up to Mendington. I feel like every once in a while, even though he doesn't deserve it, I'm gonna say hello to him. Let's fly over here real fast. What's going on, buddy? How are you doing? I hope not too well, bud, because those trades you got are filthy, they're disgusting. Get out of here. At the moment, I don't even want to be in Mendington's presence. Let's fly back over here, and let's see if we can get some of that white dye mixed in with the glass. Okay, seems like we're working through the rain again. Let's get the next row built. Getting pretty high up here now. I wonder, probably gonna need like at least 2 more stacks. And now we're up to the level where it starts flattening out quite a bit. We have the last of the materials with me right now. I can't even really see what I'm building right now. That's kind of crazy. Okay, just a couple more bings, a couple more bangs, a couple more booms, and a couple more bobs. It looks like I'm placing barrier blocks right now. They're nearly invisible when I'm looking at the sun, but I believe that's the last one. Now let's go down and place these nether bricks to encase the dome. And this right here is the crunchiest brick sound I've ever heard. So actually, this is the last rocket that we have on us right now. So let's just place this right here. Done. Let's fly away real quick. I just want to see what the dome looks like from far away. And boom. Now that's a big dome. And the dome actually looks like a good size compared to the tower, but now I'm thinking all of these guys, they're all just way too straight all the way down to the ground. We gotta get some sloping going now. We started adding a little bit of texture to the top, and now we gotta work our way down. And of course it's raining again. Did you do this, sir? It's always raining, but I'm feeling like we need to get the two middle towers done first. They're a little bit smaller, so they're gonna be easier to tackle. We're going to bring everything out by 2 blocks, and then, you know what, let's just count up 6 blocks right here. On the 7th block up, we're going to get a row of these stairs in, and then we're going to continue moving our way up. Now, let's go up about maybe 11 more blocks. Then we're going to move back into the stairs, and this is going to create a gradual sloping effect. Let's actually fly down real fast, and there we go. Kind of similar to what we did to the Deep Slate Castle. We're going to have to get some scaffolding up here. This is way too tall now, and I'm going to end up using a bunch of rockets if I have to keep flying back and forth. Still haven't made the creeper farm yet, but I promise that is coming soon. There's way too many farms that we need to make, and I've been getting frequently reminded on stream that I have yet to get a beacon. I know that I don't have a beacon. It's obviously not in this world yet, but it'll be coming soon just like everything else. See if we can jump down here real fast, and oh, no, never mind. Bringing it in one more here. Now you can see on the interior we are exposing the entire Armadilliopolis. Not for too long though. We'll get the stairs right here and then we will close this up a little bit. On the shorter tower, this actually might be where we stop, but since we're on the taller part of the tower, let's take out a little bit more and we could actually make this go inverted. We'll get some upside down stairs right here and then we'll make it move a little bit, maybe just one more block outward. And maybe actually if we take this 3x3 square out right here, we can actually move it back just a bit right there and create a lot more depth in the towers. Well, actually, I'm just going to have to jump down real quick. There's only one way to see if it's going to be good, and that's to get some distance in that. You know what? I like that quite a bit. Now I think let's take the scaffolding and go all the way to the top. Now this is starting to look like the biggest jungle temple that I've ever seen. I'm also in a weird spot right now where you can't hear any rain. It's kind of strange. If I go up a little bit, you can start to hear it again. There it is. There's that sound. Now this is one of the sounds that's actually pretty nice, but okay, so this is perfect height. Let's fly down here. Let's take a few of these layers out just a little bit lower. Then we can drop you right here. Let's go boom and boom. Actually, let's bring everything out by 1 block. I want this to pop a little more from far away. Then I'm going to take this row out, and then I think the inverted blocks were going to go a little bit lower than I originally thought. We'll go bam, bam, and inverted right there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 blocks. Actually, we need to go down one more. Where's my pickaxe? Let's take you guys out, and we'll go boom, bam. Actually, wait, let's get all of the other type. We need the wait, no, hold on. There it is. We got the cobblestone stairs. We got the andesite to get in here, too, and we're good to go. Nice. Okay, that's amazing. I actually really like that. Now we just need to get that on this tower. I want to also try to get a design going for the center tower here. Let's get a couple of these out right here. I'm going to bring this tower in the middle one more out, and also the one on the very end. So we'll come out here. We'll go boom, boom, boom. I want to get something in the middle, but for right now, I'm only going to bring it out 2 on each side. I think I might get some andesite walls later on, but for right now, let's just build this up. Knowing that I'm going to take this interior wall out, it's pretty nice just being able to copy these original blocks. It makes it kind of easy. Now on the 11th block up, we'll take the stairs and start to slope inward. And immediately we'll move into the next wall. Jumping in here on the 11th block, let's get the stairs moving in. We'll get some andesite, some cobblestone. Taking one quick step back, and with the sunlight we can get some shade. Okay, now you can start to see the depth that this tower has taken. So now we're at the point where it goes all the way up to the top. So I kind of want it to go inverted again. We'll count up by 11 blocks. So then right about here, actually if I can jump up high enough. Okay, there we go. All right, I want to get the stairs on this level. But we probably should break up maybe about 5 blocks higher. These towers sure are a lot of work. Now since the wall is becoming a little bit more inverted, we can create a brand new textured wall on the inside 1 block back. Okay, all I'm trying to do is build, and these guys, you're so loud. Just stop being that loud. Trying to take out all the scaffolding real quick so I can fly back and just look at the towers without the scaffolding being in the way, and also I would like to have the look of the towers without the phantoms being in the way. Man, I love the way this town looks at night. It's awesome. But when we take a turn back around, look at this. Oh my gosh, we finally did it. Look at this. We finally have all the texturing done on the outside. Hold on, let me take a big perch up on the mangrove tree right here. We now have a bunch of slopage down on the left side and on the right side over here. This thing is insane, except the domes up there, they are looking a little bit dark. I have some end rods with me. Let's see if we can use those. Probably gonna need all of them. Let's fly up real quick. I also probably am gonna have to start thinking about the lighting on the sides of this building as well. First things first, if we're gonna go diagonal, maybe let's just put an end rod right here and there. Fly up to the top, that way we can just make our way back down. We'll go diagonally all the way down to the bottom. I'm not sure if this is gonna look good, but we have to try it. Got the last two down here. We got boom and boom. Let's actually just fly back real quick. Does that make a difference? And it does. Actually, that's so much brighter. We can do that up here too, but we could actually use a little bit more nether brick and make a cooler point up at the top. We'll have to work with it a little bit, but if we just move in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, and then we use the nether brick fence like this, I will get more of a flag at the top. First, let's maybe use some more nether brick fencing like this, and we'll move up just a little bit further. Eventually, I'd like to use some quartz as the flag, but that'll just be the last thing we probably put on the build. Couple other ideas I had for the lighting. Let's actually just get right up over here. Hopefully I can make it, and it looks like we are barely gonna make it. Let's use the andesite walls, and we'll use the nether brick fence, just kind of like how we did on the dome. We'll use the chain and then the end rod. Bing, bang, boom, and bop. Now this actually should just brighten up the walls 100%, and the phantoms are back. That's looking good. We just need to replicate that on pretty much every side, and actually I think there's only this one phantom. Get out of here. Sir, it would be very cool of you if you were just to be gone. You can hear zombies growling on the inside of the build now, and actually just walking around. You can hear them for sure. I think it's because during the slopes, I might have left some extra blocks in there. I'll probably have to take them out later. But it seems like we have some spawnable blocks that we accidentally created when sloping the build out. Now, I have one more idea that I'd like to use for the lighting. I just want to take a step back to make sure the whole wall looks good, and okay, not too bad. Now we have these big open squares right here. If we land in them, actually, hold on, I want to put some stairs real fast. Let's actually, I do have all 4 type of the stairs with me still. We'll just go 1, we'll go up here, go 2, and then boom and bop. So now it's a little bit more of a circle. I don't know if I want this back wall to be stone. I kind of was thinking about adding some more of the copper bulbs. Let's go grab those. This is just looking absolutely magnificent. I love flying over to this thing now, especially with all of the texturing that we've done on the walls. Hey, this little circle over here looks pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm flying back to it, I don't know if we want to add copper bulbs everywhere, but I will add one directly in the middle now. We'll go boom. Get this guy lit up. We'll take the lever back. I'm gonna fly away real fast one more time. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty nice. We could get like a plus sign shape in there. There's enough room in here where we could easily add a couple more, so let's do that. These are gonna get oxidized as well. Only brought one lever with me, so it's gonna take a little bit of time to get these lit up. There we go. Not too bad. Flying around to the corner. Let's just land right here, and boom. Okay, so we will take the middle one out, and then we'll take you, and you, and you. Bing, bang, boom, bop, and bam. I like these a lot, too, and I don't know if I'm going to let them oxidize, because when they're oxidized, they start to get a little bit less bright, and that actually is kind of what I'm feeling about right here, too. It's a little bit less bright than the rest of the build. Let's put some of the andesite walls on 2 down, and then we'll cover them up with some iron trapdoors. I'm gonna have to jump down here and get some scaffolding going all the way up. And then we'll get some wall defense to chain to end rod action. These phantoms really need to leave. Ow! Leave me alone! All I want to do is get these end rods in. Get out of here. You know, wait, can I get them again? Yeah. Pick these chains up, and jeez, you are loud. Get out of here, dude. And boom, you're gone. I believe I got all of the lighting done on the sides that I want, and the sloping as well, but the one thing I want to get rid of are the torches up top, so we're going to have to think and brainstorm a little bit if we are going to get rid of these torches. Maybe if we just get some of the stairs back out real quick, let's go 1 block in and just see how this ends up looking. You gotta just try stuff out, otherwise you're never going to know what it looks like. To prevent anything from spawning up here, what I've done is have the torch, but I'm actually just going to replicate this floor, bring everything up by 1, and then actually in the middle, we'll go back. Let's take this guy out and replace him with some copper. Boom, boom. Also, while we're up here, I just wanted to jump back down real fast because I had some scaffolding right here. We have a big empty space. I guess I'll jump up here for a moment. We need to get this thing taken care of. We have plenty of lines that I kind of want to bring down and gradually move into the walls. Sir, please get out of here. Thank you. Sir, please get out of here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Looks like there's one more, but this guy's stuck. And you know what? I have my bow. Let's just bring it out and get out of here. Those phantoms are, they're starting to kind of get annoying. I'm gonna place a torch here real quick just so we can have some light. I'm gonna bring down all of these walls. Maybe actually if we use a wall right here, I'll start wrapping it down this way, boom, and then see if we can get another stair. The one closer to the edge is going to meet the wall above these stairs right here, but down here right now, we can actually make it go just a little bit. Wait, hold on, that's wrong. We can make it go a little bit further. We'll turn it right here, we'll get this in, and then actually right on top, we need to go boom. Break these down, take a step back, hold up, you're gone, and that is a much more grand entrance. Nice, not too bad. I thought it would be kind of cool to get the copper bulbs on the inside of the stone on the left side of the tower here, so if we actually go over this way, it takes about 9 copper bulbs per window, but I think it's worth it and we should have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we should have plenty, but this lever action right here is going to take a while. Yeah, turning on a bunch of copper bulbs takes a very long time. I think what we need to do now, because we have a bunch of torches on the ground. Oh, I have a bunch of scaffolding over here that I did not pick up. Hold up, there we go. But, I mean, all of the walls are pretty much done. Actually, wait, no, they're not. Let's eat real quick so I can start to sprint a little bit. I can't really sprint at all. Okay, now we got a full belly. Let's break this open and connect both of the castles. We don't really need these 2 walls right here. I'm pretty sure this is safe for the armadillos, too, so let's get all of the mud out of here, and let's go get some armadillos, bring them on up. The armadillions need to witness exactly what lighting we're going to get on the ground for them, especially since they're going to be living here. We got a bunch of the lighting on the walls, but now we need natural lighting on the ground. Eat a quick snack. Let's eat a quick snack before we get over there. I'm pretty sure I left them right on the other side of the nether tree. Where are you guys at? Hold up, and oh, we got Sniffy over here, and we got Hot Dog. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Hopefully the farm is treating you well. I'm just gonna take the armadillos here with me. Thanks for the scoots. What's good, Archibald? What's good, Artie? And what is a good Arthur? Let's get these guys on the leads. Boom. Oh, what are you doing? Hold up. Get over here. There's no time to roll into a ball. We gotta get over to Armadilliopolis. Get past the new pumpkin farm. Come on, buddies. And I actually can't really swim over there anymore because on the other side of the mangrove trees, I put a wall over this entire pond. And it looks nice, but I cannot conveniently swim across anymore. I have to take the bridge. Luckily, we did build one. Pretty soon, we're gonna have to build a couple more bridges in this series, too. Whoa, through the trees, you can see that this thing is crazy looking. I am just more than ever loving that all of the buildings in this series are just bigger and better than everything we've done in the previous series. This thing is just blowing my mind. Come on, buds, let's get over here. I don't know if you guys have met Goose yet, but Goose, we got Arthur, Artie, and Archibald. Archibald, Artie, and Arthur. This is Goose. That's enough. No more making friends for now. Let's get upstairs. Actually, now that we have all this lit up, we might be able to take out these torches. Right here, I think we need to find a way to get some... Maybe we'll use some campfires. Come on, guys. Right around the corner. You're almost home. Okay, welcome. This is Armadilliopolis. You guys can roam free. Actually, I could get them set up right here for now because I don't necessarily have a way for them to not get let out. First things first, let's just get this stairway right here closed off. We're gonna go boom, boom, and then boom, boom. Actually, we'll take this fence out and make a gate. There we go. The armadillos are not getting through here. Now on the side, what we can do is add some slabs on every other one in between. Then once this is set up over here, we can get some trapdoors in the middle. That way, there's not a single block that the armadillo can hop over. Now, I want to be able to get some light up here while not having to use these torches in this road down here, but I think campfires are going to be the answer for this one as well. Let's float on down. We'll start right in the middle. We'll get a campfire right there, and then boom, we'll get one type of stair surrounding the campfire. Take a step back, and that's pretty nice. Just need to get this replicated, and it looks like we need 8 more. The campfires are immediately adding so much life to the build. I love having these here. Looks like the sun is about to go down again as well, so now we can actually get a good look at what the lighting is going to be like on the end. It might be a little bit loud when we hang next to the walls, but at least these guys can be free. We don't... Oh, man. They all just went right into the ball. What's up, guys? Oh, you know what we should do? Let's go back home real fast. Let's get some spider eyes. Down into the spider farm. This bee has been stuck for like 8 episodes now. I tried to get him unstuck, but he just goes right back to being stuck. Down into the spider farm we go, though. Okay, so we got some spider eyes over here. Boom. I feel like I haven't been back to the spider farm in like a month. We had so much string, I really didn't need to go there for a while. But now I'll be heading there if I want to get these guys to make more armadillos. And this guy's hungry, so you know what? Boom, there you go. Yo, we got a baby armadillo! Okay, you can have one too. There you go, buddy. Nether brick fence out of the middle. What are you guys doing being so scared all the time? Ooh, honestly, right there, that spiral on the side of the armadillo, if that was a block, that would be pretty cool. Let's make this a little bit more of an entrance right there and there. And if the door is going to be smoothed out on that side, then we need to smooth it out over here. So where's the scaffolding? Right there it is. Smoothing this door out is going to make the armadillos feel so much more at home. Let's just wait, hold on. Do we need to put you right here? And then we'll drop down, boom. Now that right there is a grand entrance, but I feel like what we need to do, let's just put that there and that there. Perfect. Now that's just lovely. Actually, let's go over this way and go boom, and right there, go boom. This is definitely looking a lot more smooth, but I feel like we could get some wall defense to chain to lantern action. Get up here, we got a bing, we got a bang, we got a boom, and then we got a bop. Let's take a step back, and okay, that's nice. Trying to figure out ways to get rid of the torches up on the roof. Let's just get rid of them real fast. Let's create some negative space for the lighting. Well, you know what? Actually, let's just put these right here. We do have some of the iron trap doors still. We could actually get these in here as well to kind of hide the lighting. Oh man, with the campfires, this thing is looking even more grand. And these guys over here, they're so small. Hold on, can we breed them again? Buddies, do you want anything? Okay, never mind. I'll see you guys later. I'll ask you guys again in a couple minutes. So the lighting looks pretty good on the roof now. It looks all hidden, and the lighting going up the dome is only end rods. It looks nice and space-like, but on the sides here, I think just in case, let's get some of the bone meal into the glowberries. I don't know if there's going to be anything that's going to be spawning over here, but just in case, now there's most definitely not. Let's see if I can gently float on over here to the corner. We got boom. Then am I able to boom? Yep, there we go, and boom. Gotta make sure to shears these guys. I don't want them growing too much. However, any glowberries that we put on the inside, like actually if we... Hold on, I don't have any scaffolding with me. Let's use crafting tables. The glowberries on the inside, these guys, they can grow as long as they want. For now, at least, until we get a little bit more organized with all of the trees and foliage that we put in here. If we're going to recreate the savanna biome, I need to grab some materials from the storage halls. So let's go around the backside. I'm going to get some acacia saplings. Where they are at? There they are. Pretty sure I already have a bunch of bone meal with me, but we could grab... You know what? Actually, let's get back into the flowers over here. Let's grab a bunch of poppies and a bunch of dandelions. Pretty sure the acacia trees, the dandelions, and the poppies are like the main plants that are going to be going in the savannah if we were to recreate it for real, but I want to use some pitcher plants and some torch flowers as well as a bunch of the other plants. This savanna is going to be crazy. At first, we're going to be probably using just a bunch of regularly generated acacia trees, but over time, I would like to make some custom trees. I know I've been slacking a little bit on getting the custom trees around ever since I built the biggest tree that I've ever made right here, but I think it's about time we start spreading out some of these trees. I love how small these guys are. It's hilarious. All right, hold on. Let's get 1, 2, and there we go. I'll take some out if it doesn't look right, but for now, let's just kind of spread out some acacia saplings, see if we can get some trees to grow, and then you know what? We need to get rid of the torches on the ground in here. I feel like if we're going to take down these torches and actually out here, if we're going to be safe from any mob spawning, dude, these guys are they're absolutely scared of everything. Anytime I walk past, they just turn into a circle, but I'm going to go over here. Let's just take a grass block out. Boom. Let's put a glowstone in and a moss carpet to cover it up. And then we can just, you know what, I'm just going to add these randomly everywhere, and then we're just going to probably put some flowers all around to make it seem like it is a lot more natural. Pitcher plants are amazing. These already add so much color. I might end up just putting way too many flowers in at the start, and then we'll probably just take a bunch out later after I've already spammed way too many. Let's get these dandelions in place too. You can just see the darkness fading in with every torch we take out, except for in the corners over here. This thing is very well lit. Let's just take this out. Boom and boom. Some of these acacia trees are making their way into life fair and square. This is nice. Okay, so now we can move over here. I'm just trying to make sure the in-between area is a little bit, it just needs to be a little bit lighter. I don't want anything to spawn in here. Anything pretty much looks better than these torches. Okay, this is going to be a dark corner. Let's get this right here, and then boom. Looking a little dark up top. We should get more of the glowberries up there. Actually, we could get glowberries on the way up as well. But we're going to have some hanging from the tippy top, and that's going to make all of the wall shine. I guess, except for the middle over here. And what we could do is I actually have 5 of the copper bulbs with me left. We could play around real quick. Let's just add them in right over here. Let's take this out and add 5. Smack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into place, and boom, let's get these guys lit up. Drop down real fast. I gotta see, what does this look like? Oh, perfect. Now we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Let's just keep randomizing the trees, randomizing the glowstone under the moss carpets, get rid of all these torches, and see what it ends up looking like. I wanted to go up the scaffolding real quick one more time, and the glowberries are looking nice all the way up and down. They are growing as we rise, though. I wanted to get some fencing up in the corners, hang some chains down right below, and then we'll get some end rods right below those to get some lighting up at the top. I think over time we'll get a lot more decoration going on in here, but for right now I'm just working on getting the build done itself. I think we need to get some torch flowers, and these guys, oh man, there's so many armadillos. They're all so scared all the time. We have so many armadillos now. This is insane. All right, let's make a bunch of babies. Hold up. I don't want to eat any spider eyes. I want you guys to eat some spider eyes. And then as soon as you sprint, they all just hide. We have so many armadillos. They are just absolutely everywhere. Hold on, I think we need to grab one more. There we go, the quartz. Let's fly up here real quick. There we go. Perfect room for a slab. I need to get one more nether brick fence right up top. And the classic flag design is in. Now we just need to run to the other one. If I can fly down here perfectly. There we go. Not too bad. Let's go 1, and there we go. Over one more, and the last one. Let's go boom and boom. Then we can actually go over here. Let's break this scaffolding down finally. And, oh, geez. Break this down, collect it all. You guys can be scared a little bit, but I gotta run and get the scaffolding. No need to be scared. I have plenty of spider eyes. Everybody eats. Everybody eats well. We basically just made a flower forest and savanna combo. This is pretty nice. I am so happy to finally have a place that the armadillos can call home. And if we fly up real quick towards the library, let's just fly up again. I want to get high up in the sky and turn around. Nice. This is, oh man, this is gorgeous. I love Armadilliopolis. This is absolutely amazing. Now we have 2 castles in this world that we can fly around. The Deep Slate Castle all the way over here, and now the Stone Castle. Eventually, when we get enough tuff, we could do a tuff castle. I'm thinking next we might have to do bricks or something. That might be the easiest one to get with all of the masons. Being able to land up on the tower is super. And look at all of these armadillos down. They're so small. This is awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the support on the live streams. Again, it is twitch.tv/WaxFraud. Thank you to all the Twitch subscribers, all of the YouTube members, and all the Patreon supporters. You guys rock. All of the links are down below for any of the socials outside of YouTube, and thank you all for the support. Right now, we're at day 2,999. That is absolutely insane, which means the 3,000 days video is on its way. Thank you so much for watching episode 9. I appreciate it. Make sure to take care of yourselves, do something nice for somebody, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.